Jojo, will, ay, ay, ay. Thank you for tuning back in with the Vibe Session of the Jones Show. You're talking with your boy, Jamaica, CEO and founder of the Jones Show. So I got my page up in the back, you know what I'm saying? That's my Facebook page, and you know what I mean? And I just want to let people know that, like, I'm not a part of a group. Never have, never will be. This is the way, type of person I am. Don't really care for stuff like that. It's just petty to me. You know what I'm saying? But Black Lives Matters, I understand the concept. I understand the phrase. I understand what the movement, what you're trying to do. And I know why. You see, some people need to look at it from a different point of view, right? Right now, Black African Americans is like, we're like targets, you know? Because I'll pull up to the gas station one time, right? I mean, even now, when I pull up at the gas station, I pull up at the gas station to get some gas, you know, when I don't eat. So I was telling myself, you know, I'm gonna get some gas. So while I was pumping, this white guy looked at my vehicle and he was like, wow, that's a nice vehicle you got there, buddy. How can you afford that? That's some nice rims. Are those like 24s? So I said, no, sir, they're 22s. He was like, man, them rims would cost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? What do you do for a job? Okay. All right, like who approach people like that? You know, so I look at him and says, you know what? I sell drugs. Any more questions? He was like, no, I just, you know, I figured, you know. And I was like, no, fool. You know what I mean? I'm in the military. Oh, my apologies, sir. I am so sorry, sir. You know, thank you for serving our country. You have a wonderful day, sir. You see that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who approach people like that? And it's really funny because last time I checked, white people like to drive them expensive trucks. We drive regular cars. You drive trucks that are 40, 50, 60, 70,000 $70,000. You get big tires that are $3,000, $4,000. I have never ever seen a black man go up to a white man and be like, nice truck, man. Sitting on 30s, man. Well, what do you do for a job? Like, we don't approach y'all like that, so why do you think it's okay to approach us like that? You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, you guys spend more money than us. We waste money on like silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? You rather live in a trailer park and drive a big truck. Never can understand that. A lot of, you know what I mean? But not knocking trailer park because that's not what I do. I don't knock people. I'm not trying to show you the concept of certain things why people say Black Lives Matters. Because a lot of people don't understand up to this day why they say Black Lives Matters. You know what I'm saying? Black lives should matter. You know what I mean? Because we're not being treated fairly. That's why this is going on right now. We are not being treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? I went for an interview. Me and a guy went for an interview. Okay? I interviewed with this guy. I went to the program, graduated top, and I interviewed. The guy was like, man, love you. I want you on my team. You know what I'm saying? You're amazing. Out of nowhere, this white guy off the street just heard about it. You know what I'm saying? From word of mouth. Shows up. He wasn't even like fully dressed. He just got on a regular white t-shirt and a brown khaki pants. You know, and he came up and he was like, hey, you know, can I speak to the manager? I heard you guys are hiring for a certain position. I would like to schedule an interview. The guy was like, can you interview me right now? And the guy was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not fully dressed. I was like, that's no problem. Come on in, let me talk with you. As soon as he interviewed the guy, I waited for like an hour or two, maybe 2 hours. Right? Then he gonna finally come to me and says, you know what, the position got fooled. I appreciate you. I know what I said, but I just want to apologize. And you know, you have a wonderful day. So I was like, okay, how did a position got filled when you told me that you want me in your team? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. He was like, well, you know, somebody, you know what I mean, earlier came in, and I was like, okay, that dude that just walked in, you just gave him the position. Like, I'm not stupid. Come on now. You know, it's like, you know, no offense, you know, I don't think you'd be a great fit. See what I'm talking about? We are being treated poorly. So of course we're going to say Black Lives Matters. You know what I mean? Because we're not being treated fair. You know what I mean? Throughout life, it's always been like that. You know what I mean? No, let me flip the script, okay? Officers. I got no beef for officers unless you come at me. I'll let you know. Not the one player. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But when did officers start to body slam kids? Kids is always going to talk crap. That's what kids do. You know what I'm saying? I know you're wrong. I listen to my kids sometimes and they get on my nerves. I'm being serious. Kids can really, you know what I mean, piss you off. You want to punch a kid sometime in the throat. But they're kids. They're going to do that because kids don't grow up to be like supernatural geniuses. You know what I mean? They adapted and they learn. And a lot of kids from a lot of area don't just automatically be a genius. Some, I've seen one or two actually brain cells start kicking in at a certain age. I'll make up a small geniuses, but 80% of, you know what I'm saying, kids, just, they're not fully born, they're not like fully born geniuses, if you kind of understand my drift. They're geniuses, but they're not like, oh, I know why the atmosphere turns and why the sun rotates around the earth and the earth tilts. Like, not, you know what I'm saying? It takes practice. You know what I mean? So if you, you know, want to talk to a little old kid, and he says, and she says, get out my face. I want to talk to you. You're ugly. And you're going to grab her, snatch her up, throw her on the ground, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? That is in the words of my friend Mao, that is a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And you're going to take out your gun, wait for that little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just retardedness. That officer should have been fired. There's a lot of dumb officers now. Really. I've seen some footage of certain things, and I'm like, is that, like, what BLET teaches y'all to be, like, punk bitches? Like, basically, that's what, you know what I mean? Like, for real? Like, when did y'all start acting like y'all seen y'all period every day? I mean, I'm no disrespect to females. It's not a racist comment or a sexual comment or anything like that, but, like, when did officers become sensitive? Last time I checked, you're designed to take a little curse word from time to time. As long as that person doesn't violate it, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to violate their rights? You know, if somebody says they don't want to talk to you, if you need me, go get my lawyer. If you need me, talk to my lawyer. You have no right to attack that person. If you say, yo, my man, I want to talk to you, my man, and they're like, F you, get out my face, bye, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to jump on the dude, kill him. Oh, you're trying to resist arrest. No, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to talk to you. Simple as that. You want to talk to somebody? No, if that person because, okay, if you go up to somebody and says, can I talk to you? It's obvious that you know, that person didn't really break the law. No, if that person break the law and they see you and say, hey, let me talk to you, my man. Oh, shit, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Of course. If they break the law, of course they're going to take off running. It's a different story. But if you walk up to me and be like, yo, man, excuse me, sir, can I talk to you? I'm like, no, get out my face. Definitely don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Then who give you the right? I have seen this event one time. Funny event, right? This officer went up to a guy, said, sir, I need to talk to you. Something happened in your neighborhood, and I just want to make sure, I just want to get some answers because nobody's talking. And the guy look at the officer and says, okay, then why do you think I will be talking to you? I'm good. Don't want to be a part of that. You have a wonderful day, sir. And the guy turned his back to the officer, just took off walking. So the officer grabbed the dude from the back of his shirt, snatched him up, get over here, right? Snatch him up, throw him on the ground, right? The guy was like, sir, officer, I don't want to be a part of your conversation. Please leave me alone. So while the guy was getting up, you know, standing on his feet, the officer pushed him back down on the ground. He said, sir, please, leave me alone. I do not want to talk to you. I didn't break any law. I didn't do anything. I just come to the store to buy something. I just want to go home to my family. Okay, I got a sick baby at the house. I just want to go home to my family to take care of them. Please leave me alone. He gets back up, the officer, you going to listen to me, boy. He look at the officer and says, sir, it's your last warning. So the officer puts his hand on his gun and says, are you trying to threaten me? Is that what you're trying to do? And while the guy was getting up, the officer was going to push him, and he grabbed the officer by the hand. Boom! Slammed that fool to the ground, knocked him out. Picked himself up, brushed himself off, grabbed his grocery, and went home. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, a lot of people walk past, saw the officer knocked her unconscious on the ground. A lot of people was like, finally, an old lady, good, you can call her a good Samaritan if you choose to, if you wish. She came to the officer and says, honey, are you okay? Picked him up. You know what I'm saying? So you okay? You know what I'm saying? This officer was mad, furious, ran to the store. You want to see camera footage, everything. Manager says, sir, there's no camera. So, but there was a camera pointing, but it's fake. It's just a scare tactic. The guy, officer, yelled at the manager, why this camera ain't working, blah, blah, blah. Sir, take it up with the corporate. Here's the number, you can call corporate. Just hit it out of the man's hand, frustrated. And I'm saying, like, sensitive. You know what I mean? Why are you trying to pick violence? You know what I'm saying? And you know what's really funny? A lot of officers I've seen that gotten fired, they have a family. Like, why would you, like, if you have a family who, you know, depend on you to put food on the table, pay these lights, the kids depend on you, hey dad, I need some money for, you know, my equipment for soccer practice. You know what I'm saying? Honey, the mortgage gotta get paid, car payment gotta get paid, you know what I'm saying, light bill gotta get paid, internet gotta get paid, plus, you know, we got maybe groceries, I need some gas money. Like, why would you jeopardize that over some stupidity? If you approach somebody and they say, sir, we don't want to talk to you, have a wonderful day, that's not aggression. Don't want to talk to you. You have a wonderful day. All right? Now, if that person is breaking the law, you have every right to take him down. Still don't have the right to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we have a lot of aggressions, but we're going to talk about that in the next trip. All right? Stay tuned with the Vibe Session, The Jones Show.
Come rich, biatch!